Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Make Our World Your Runway. You know, this is the weekly show that interviews the most fascinating individuals from the world of modeling, pageantry, beauty, fashion, business, and even the entertainment industry. Now, today we are going to do something very, very different. We have one of our very special guests that has come back into the studio, but you're going to be surprised because there's a lot of surprises. There might be a show. So we just wanted to do something a little different to entertain all our guests. But as always, okay, and we do have some great reminders, we want to tell all our viewers to subscribe to the Global Trade Chamber YouTube channel so that you can see all the shows from Make Our World Your Runway and Success Stories. And of course, we do want to thank the sponsors that make this show possible every week, and that's Lasky Architect, Lux Salon, Margaritaville at Sea, 100 Successful Women in Business, the Transmedia Group, Global Trade Chamber, Bangladesh American Chamber of Commerce, and Vida Fashions and Entertainment. And of course, like I just said, I highly recommend that you tune into Success Stories because this show does feature the most amazing women in the world of business and community service. And they are from humble beginnings to successful entrepreneurs. These women will totally inspire you. And of course, get ready for some exciting conferences, speakers, and awards as 100 Successful Women in Business and the Global Trade Chamber come to a city near you. And what is that city near you? Las Vegas, Nevada. Because we are calling all successful women in business. It's time to shine a light on your achievements. Nominate yourself as a colleague for a chance to be honored at our special awards dinner gala in Las Vegas, October 23rd to the 26th. Let's come together to honor the impactful work of women in business and community service. Now remember, to claim the well-deserved award, you need to be present in Las Vegas at the awards dinner gala to receive that award. And nominate yourself once again or a colleague for the 2024 reception. And there's also going to be networking, conferences, business expo, fashion show, and of course, Make Our World Your Runway will be there to go live. So for all the information, because this is almost close to a sellout, please go to the website at www.100swb.com for all the information. One show you do not want to miss. And of course, there's also going to be information on there for the 2025 schedule. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's lights, camera, action. We're going on to our show. And once again, we'd like to welcome one of our favorite guests and one of our most popular guests, the amazing, the talented, the great violinist, Stephen Avi.
Hello everybody, how are we? How are we this morning or night or afternoon or wherever hour it is? If it's 1 o'clock in the morning, if it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, hello everybody. We're with the one and only Angela of just everything. She's just the best. She is incredible. Okay, to me she's the guest star right here.
Well, thank you. Well, like I said, this was going to be a very different, unusual show today.
Yes.
When you're on the show, I never know what's going to happen, okay?
You don't?
So, no, never know. Never know what you're going to do.
True, I just said, hey, I'm gonna come. I'm coming today.
Well, anyway, tell us about this wonderful show that you are going to have in November because it's
Oh my goodness gracious! Listen, I've been doing this. I've been saving up for a long time. This whole year I've been getting ready for this event. I'm promoting it now, and you're gonna hear a lot more about it if you're going on the cruise. I hope. Is there still entry? Is there still like openings?
Yes, there's still openings to be on the cruise. Yes.
If you can come, I'm gonna be talking about it a lot more and in depth for anyone with questions. And if not, you can still reach out to her or anyone on the team for more information. But hey, space is coming is filling up really fast. But anyway, what's happening? I'm getting married. And not only that, and I just wanted you to understand something. There's some people that they get married, they have a nice reunion with their friends, family, a nice reception. And I said, if I'm gonna be married, I'm gonna have the smallest wedding ever. But if I'm gonna have a big wedding, it's gonna be the biggest wedding ever. And listen, I have you understand something, okay? I'm going big, and if I'm not going big, I'm going home. You understand that? So what does that mean? I have the biggest mansion in all of Fort Lauderdale rented out for me, for my celebration, okay? It's called the Modern Castle, right when you pass the Galleria Mall. I have a guest list with Khalila Ali, the wife of Muhammad Ali. Or as some like to say, Muhammad Ali is the husband of Khalila Ali because she is a legend in her own right too. Okay? And that be... Oh, who knocked on the door?
Oh, surprise, because we have a special guest for you. Look who it is.
I love that face right there. Look at it. I've never seen him so quiet.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to welcome Miss Stephanie Mankin to Make Our World Your Runway. This was going to be a crazy, unscripted, unpredictable show. And we finally got Stephen Avi to not say anything with his mouth open. And he had no idea what was going on. This was planned. You had no idea. We were planning this all week long.
You were planning to have Stephanie on the show?
Yeah.
Listen, and then last night I figured, why not just jump on the cruise?
You're on the cruise?
We got a
No, she's on the cruise.
today.
Oh!
I just thought I'd cruise on by today as well.
She's on the cruise. She's on the cruise. We're going to Mexico.
We're going to Mexico, everyone. Yes.
Where in the world?
Oh my! Listen. Okay. We're gonna have boxing sessions.
I don't know how all the ladies will enjoy that.
Oh my god! No. Listen. Okay.
Well, listen, this is going to be cruising to Mexico. This is going to be a wild cruise. And as Steven said before, time is running out. The ship is starting to go in a sold-out situation.
yes.
So it is Margaritaville at Sea, the Islander, October 4th through the 8th. You don't want to miss this crew, okay? But it is going to Cozumel, Mexico. The ship leaves from Tampa. And definitely you can contact me because if you want to go on this, we still have some rooms available. But this is a show you don't want to miss. Like I said, you don't want to miss Las Vegas. You don't want to miss this either.
But speaking of that, here's where I'm confused now. I'm going on as the entertainment and also as a judge. I didn't say the last episode, but yeah, I'm also one judge. So
am I.
by the way,
Now we're just going toe to toe.
so and forgive me because I might butcher names sometimes. Darlie.
Darling.
Yeah. Darlie, if you're watching this, I ignored you because I didn't want to tell you that I'm one of the judges. So I did that on purpose.
But wait, you ready?
But-
So am I.
You're one of the judges.
How could you not have
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, is she a judge too?
the House of Dubinsky? Come on.
I know.
How can we not do this?
Listen. I'm excited. Oh my
You're
goodness.
stuck with me 4 days
Oh
at
my
sea.
goodness.
Come
Oh
on,
my
guys.
goodness.
Think about this. Look at this. Look at this surprise.
I just-
And the beautiful Miss Angela. Come on.
That's right.
You don't want to miss this show.
No, this is a show you don't want to miss. And of course, we have to mention that we also have Melina Almodovar, which is coming with her orchestra to perform. Now, what a lot of people don't know is that Melina has been nominated for a Latin Grammy. She's a Latin Grammy nominated artist. She's right up there. She's in the top 5. She's right up there with Cheyenne, Mark Anthony, Victor Manuel. She's got a great new record out. So this is a star-studded performance, okay? You don't want to miss it, okay? If you miss it, you're going to have to wait till next year, 2025. But try not to miss this show.
Well, before we get back to that, I would want to say really fast about my event for the 5th of November. It is the biggest wedding in the world in the Modern Castle right in Galleria. If any of you guys want to be a part of it, listen, I'm not charging anything, but there is a guest list and there is a maximum capacity of what we have. And we got half of it full already. But in terms of the guests, I already mentioned Khalil Ali. But you have to understand something else. It's being televised. It's being televised by GXYZ Inc. Productions. They're filming it with a big Sony camera, as well as on top of it, I have Khalil Ali's team, because she had to call me to bring her team, saying that they're gonna film it as well as I'm getting the people from Dimelo 305. I'm getting the people from We in Miami, starring The Stunt Lifestyle. I have other celebrities. I have Jolie Catalan. I have Siggy Sailor, one of the biggest rising artists in South Florida. I have Latin Grammy winner Michelle Puche, as well as Baby Lores, as well as a few singers from La Voz, The Voice, and much more, including Stephanie Mankin.
Here we go
Get this?
again.
I want to say. Here's
Another
one thing I didn't know.
surprise.
Get this. I asked her to be my best woman.
There you go.
She's gonna be there.
How do I not? How do I say no to this face?
And And number 2 is going to be Sasmita. But we're not going to tell her that she's number 2. But she is the best lady right here, okay? I just want to say that I'm so happy that you're going to be part of this journey, both on the cruise, to judging, to doing this. And this is the best surprise ever. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
I'm glad everyone has smiles on their faces. But that's all that matters.
But listen, but before we get back to the cruise, I just want to say here, the 5th of November, it's going to be, I know it's on election day for the people that are in the United States, but just letting you know, you can either vote early, you can vote after, because it's a day event right before we go to the yacht. It's a huge place. You're more than welcome to come. Just try to get in that guest list really, really early. And we're not even in October, and yet the list is already half full.
Oh, yeah, the list is always half. When you did the last show, it was full. Oh, yeah. And a day, it was full.
I know, but here's the thing, though. That's nothing compared to this. This is, if you see the place, and you realize that we've already gone half of full capacity, you'll be like, wow, that last event, this is small. That was an ant compared to this. Okay?
All I hear in this is couture and design clothing.
Yes, exactly.
Shoe shopping, accessories.
Shoe shopping. And I do have a little bit of a surprise. Some people that I'm connected with, coming in November, Bob Mackie is doing a big show in Fort Lauderdale. I believe it's at the Savor Cinema. All my ladies out there, get ready, because I know they all want to meet Bob Mackie. And Sasmita is telling me, if I don't get to meet Bob Mackie, I'm quitting. I said, I would never leave you out. So we have a lot of surprises coming. That was a surprise to me because somebody reached out to me, and I thought Bob Mackie retired, but I guess he came out of retirement. So, but that's another big one. So there's a lot of crazy things that are going to go on. And, of course, we're coming into season, so shows are ramping up all over the place. In fact, I just got an invitation today to do New York Fashion Week in February.
I was getting ready to tell you, but I know you don't like the cold.
Oh, I hate the cold.
We'll just double the fur coats.
I got 3 of them. I still freeze.
We'll get you heaters.
Right. Oh, yeah, got to get me heaters.
We'll make it work just so you're there with us.
Oh, yeah, I've already gotten invitations. And then, of course, for September, yeah. I mean, September I don't mind because it's still a heat wave in New York, okay? But you got to see me. I was telling this to somebody last night at the cosmetic counter. This was a girl that just came from New York and moved here, and she loves the weather. And I said, I used to work, at Bergdorf Goodman. Here I was coming down Fifth Avenue, hat, boots, fur coat, little insulator on, scarf around my neck, and I was still up freezing, okay? I just could never take the cold. And I was born 5 days before Thanksgiving. So if you want to say I was a turkey baby, yes, I was, okay? And that is certainly the truth. And why I was a turkey baby, I was born, I was 7.5 pounds, 21 inches long. When I left the hospital, I was 14 pounds.
Oy.
The nurses were telling my mother they had to feed me first. I was constantly hungry. They had to put cereal in my bottle. So yes, I was a turkey when I left the hospital.
What cereal did they put in your bottle?
I don't know what cereal they put in the bottle.
I think with you, I'd say Lucky Charms.
Yeah, probably. Whatever they did.
Lucky Charms.
Whatever they did.
He suggested I eat Lucky Charms last night for dinner.
Listen, you know what? They're Lucky Charms. They give you luck.
So should we bring them on the ship with us for the ladies?
Well, they got Lucky Charms on that boat.
Listen, I'm going to be the one eating the carbs.
Listen, if anybody has never been on a cruise, let me tell you, when you walk on, this is the reason why we always do the show basically on the ship. You get hungry at 3 o'clock in the morning, pick up that phone, room service. Now that one might be a limited menu, but you can eat, okay? 5:30, 6 o'clock, the buffet opens up, okay? You want breakfast? You can have breakfast, and then it closes only a half hour from 11 to 11:30. Now you got lunch till 3 o'clock. You want a nice juicy hamburger? Go out to the other side of the ship, okay? You can get a hamburger. There's a buffet outside.
I heard pizza.
Yeah, Lola and Frank's. Okay, that's one of my favorite. Okay, now on one of the ships, that was not for free, but on this ship, as soon as 1 o'clock in the afternoon comes, you can go to Lola and Frank's. It's open till midnight.
And being that we're on somewhat of a vacation, it's 5 o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yep. That happens to be the theme of Margaritaville. It is 5 o'clock somewhere, so whatever you want, we have got it, okay?
Please don't talk about food because that'll just get me hungry. That just
You go boxing with me. We'll do a couple sparring sessions. Don't
Listen,
worry.
listen. I'm gonna control myself as well. I'm gonna be like one of the ladies in the strip. Okay, I'm gonna control myself like I was competing.
He's gonna be
Okay.
in hair and makeup with us.
Oh, that's all right. He can go in hair and makeup. Yeah,
But
you
like,
might
I'm excited.
might be a different look for you. You know that?
Yeah, absolutely. It would be. It would be. But you know, listen. I gotta go with the right look for each day, honestly, but also for the wedding. So I gotta look the best in shape. You know. Because it is gonna be this and those two events are gonna be the biggest things ever. So, again, get your tickets really soon for both events, okay? But I'm just gotta say, I can't believe I'm gonna judge with you. You guys, incredible, and I just want to let the girls know that I'm so excited. I can't wait for you, whether you're in Somalia or in India. We're so happy to congratulate you once you girls arrive. But just letting you know, because I've been a judge before, okay? Flirting with me won't get you anything from me. I'm sorry. I'm a married man. So, it doesn't work when you're up there on stage and I'm just judging you on that. I'm sorry.
Wait, you're an engaged man. Don't
I
put the
know.
cart before the horse.
No.
That's right.
But I'm just saying, if anyone has to put some tricks, if anyone puts do some voodoo.
Listen, ladies, you can flirt with me all day long, buy me drinks. It won't sway me, but guess what? We'll have a nice time. It's okay. We'll
Well-
find some nice men to flirt with.
Here's my philosophy. I always believed in insurance policies, and I'll tell you why.
Insurance.
Yeah, but I there's a flip side to that coin. Why I believe in that? Because I said, hey, I've been married a long time, but you never know. And I get serious about this. I make a joke out of it. Hey, I don't know if my husband's going to kick the bucket. I mean, I might kick the bucket before him, but I don't know when I'm going to, okay? So, usually around 11:30, 12 o'clock, I'm doing a couple of text messages, and my husband always says, well, who are you talking to? Oh, don't worry about it. It's one of the girls. Well, I'll let the cat out of the bag. I have a little bit of a secret admirer, okay? In a very influential position. Can't mention his name, but very influential. And it's always about 11:30, 12 o'clock that we start conversing. But that's a good thing because, you know what? It puts a smile on my face when I go to sleep. So that's the insurance policy that I have. So there's nothing wrong if you're flirting a little bit. I mean, you have to keep it within the parameters. Max is over there looking at me as if I'm a nutbag, okay? But
You just added two more to the bunch.
right. But you have to keep things in perspective. But ladies and gentlemen, always have that little insurance policy on the side because you never know what's going to happen, okay? And you don't want to find yourself alone, okay? So if what I always say is if you watch Cinderella and the Coach, if you turn out to be the little mouse, you can always jump back to being Cinderella and a coach. So that's my piece of advice for today.
Hey, that's a good advice, because what if it doesn't work out?
Yeah, what happens if it doesn't work out?
Come on.
Listen, if I'm gonna be Cinderella, I need that pumpkin to go back into.
Well, I know. I could see Max over there laughing through this whole show because this was definitely a different and unusual show. But you know what I say? Sometimes you got to have
Those are the
humor.
best kinds.
Well, this is it. Well, if you remember, okay, if you ever watched The Tonight Show, what did Johnny Carson used to do? He used to get up and always do something stupid. He'd have, all of a sudden, one of his guests would come on, they'd have a hat, and they'd start a comedy act, and he'd get up from the chair because he says, hey, that's what made the audience, okay? If you sat, I mean, it was times they would do serious shows, but he'd get up and do something crazy, and what would happen? The whole audience would start laughing, and that's what made The Tonight Show the way it is. And that's why I think now, with Jimmy Fallon in The Tonight Show, if you watch, he does a stand-up comedy routine before he even brings a guest on, okay? And even when he brings a guest on, you know he's going to do something crazy.
Well, I think with what's his name, Jimmy Fallon, he just laughs while every.
Oh, Jimmy Fallon laughs the minute he comes on. Yeah, okay. That's what he does. Jimmy Fallon is, the minute he comes on, I start laughing because I said, I never know what he's going to say, okay? And that, you know who's like that? Christopher Walken. You ever watch Christopher Walken? When he comes out, he's got that serious face. But they had him on the Graham Norton show, the guy from England. And they said, could you do something from Lady Gaga, okay? You know? And he's sitting there going, ooh, ah, ee, oh, poker face, get him while they're hot. I'm still gonna trot, poker face. And the whole place laughed because that is how Christopher Walken is.
I mean, think about it. Now we can throw in karaoke with Avi.
Oh yeah, that's right. We can throw in karaoke.
There we go.
Yeah,
A few
exactly.
drinks, let the ladies sing. We got a new show
Oh,
on our
I don't need the
hands.
drinks.
Not you, the ladies.
Oh, okay.
Well, the
You're gonna
ladies
play.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
the ladies are not allowed to drink, but they can get a little crazy.
Listen,
Okay.
they're gonna get a show either way, okay? Because I'm hired to do the show. So
But now I'm gonna make more crazy ideas.
Yeah,
I like that. That's why I'm happy that you're on it.
We got a great disco on that ship, which we didn't have on Paradise. We have a great disco on the ship, but the floor actually goes up and down. Okay.
That'd be great.
Yeah, so it is great. They even this particular disco, they even serve food in. It's unbelievable. It's got a lighted dance floor. I thought I was back in Studio 54, but I really thought I was in Saturday Night Fever because if you remember the 2001 in New York, if anybody's ever been there, when you danced on the floor lighted up. Okay, that's when John Travolta, that famous scene where he's dancing. But that floor actually did light up. Okay.
This sounds like, we can't go wrong with this.
Oh no, we're not going to go wrong.
And think
Not
about
at
it, at
all.
the end of the evening, you take an elevator to your cabin.
Well, that's just it. This is one of the greatest.
Oh yes, the cab. I want to know what that looks like. Apparently we get like a
glass
view.
elevator. It was right up to the ship.
Beautiful. I saw the picture. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Yes.
So excited. I'm so excited.
See, I could see Max right now is dreaming of being in that glass elevator.
Are you gonna be there too?
No, Max. No, we should put Max in a suitcase. Max is.
Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah.
I think the perfect thing to do is FaceTime and go live with things.
Oh yeah, you can go on. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's another thing too. What about the internet? Usually.
Well, everybody's getting free Wi-Fi, but what we are going to do, okay, get back on the serious side now. What we are going to do is that we're going to get it filmed, okay? We have a film guy coming on, and we already brought all the equipment that we know we have to upload. And then probably a week later, it will go live on Promotix, okay? It will go live stream on Promotix, but we can do something here, live stream as well, because I'm going to have all that content. So when I come back, and Sandhya is coming back with me, that Friday, I'll be here and we'll talk all about the pageant and show films and pictures. So for about a month, this event is going to be shown.
Oh, and by the way, speaking of the event, of the competition of Miss International World, the winners will obviously get a first priority entrance to the amazing big wedding of the world, the 5th of November. So, ladies, there's so much you got going on. Not only that, but I want to say though, speaking of all the contestants are gonna happen. Who was the winner of Miss International World 2 years ago?
2 years ago, that was Akshata.
Ashata with her daughter, right?
No. Okay, Akshata was before. Akshata crowned her. You're talking about Hunter Ray with Landon.
Hunter, yes. Let me
Ray
tell you
Landon,
something.
yes.
I just wanted to say, because I want to give this to other ladies that are competing and like, what do I do? Because maybe your first time, or maybe it's you aspire to be Miss International World, right? No, Miss Universe, okay? So the thing is, when I saw her, it was through the Zoom. The first week it was a Zoom meeting,
Right.
and let me tell you something. I knew she was gonna win. You know why? Because, and it's funny. It's funny because she did not act like a pageant girl. She did not. You know something? It was for me. I don't know what were your notes for her, but for me, my note was, this seems like the most normal person that owns it. It was a very like, oh, hello, oh, did I turn on correctly? Oh my goodness gracious, oh, nice to meet you. I'm very grateful to be here. Just a very like normal girl next door type of vibe.
Yes.
But it was very like, between humble and just enough confidence. It was the perfect amount. She was like that every category, every section, and I just wanted more of her. It was just amazing. She was so amazing.
Yes, she was. Well, I'm getting the word over there. We've only got a few minutes, so I've got to close this out.
What I want to say with that is, for the girls that are like, listen, how do I get a 10? How do I get a 12? Listen, it's very, very simple. Just make us want to see more of you. That's it. That's it.
But sometimes less is more.
No, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So I'm just saying that, okay? Not like,
Listen, when it comes down to it, just be real authentic.
Authentic. Be yourself. That's what my
Right.
husband
Don't
always
put on a
says.
quote unquote show for the show.
Right. Exactly.
The show, that's for us. Don't worry about it.
But we're gonna make the craziness
Yes.
of the show.
They will. Yes.
You enjoy our entertainment.
Right. Ladies, they will be the show. And of course, they have to deal with my crazy husband, who's the judge's chairperson, who does all the scoring, but he'll say the exact same thing. But ladies and gentlemen, our time is up. And I do want to thank all of you for tuning in. I know this was a little bit of a crazy show. It's not our usual format, but get used to it because we're going to be doing a lot more crazy things as the weeks come up. So once again, we want to thank you for tuning in to Make Our World Your Runway. And believe it or not, next week I have a guest coming up that I don't know is just as wild as Steven, if not wilder. So stay tuned. But thank you once again.
I'm tuning in for that.
Oh yeah, you got to tune in for that. Okay.
You can sit on the sidelines.
With me.
I can't tell you who it is, but it'll be a surprise. But he is great. But thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to Make Our World Your Runway. And we'll see you again next week. God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend.